Hello! My name is Bit-Sized Gamer and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to start a Mission Impossible campaign. It is not Iron Man, but is intended to be a sort of sector by sector walkthrough as we play the game and have fun. One thing I've noticed is in the Steam forums is a sort of a request for walkthroughs, and I think it would actually be helpful to have a walkthrough for new players or players who just want to get a sort of cheats or some hints for each sector and how to handle each sector. So feel free during this playthrough to comment in the comments below if I've missed something or if you found something in the sector that I missed during my playthrough. Again, I haven't finished the game. In fact, I haven't even gotten past Ernie Island yet. So some of this is new to me, and we're just going to try to take each sector fairly slowly and just talk about each one. So, or talk about things as we go. So let's go ahead and get started. New game. We will go, we'll do this Mission Impossible MI sector by sector. And we'll go Mission Impossible. We will turn off forgiving mode, so still want a challenge. We will leave Dead is Dead off, so this won't be an Iron Man one. I will do a separate Iron Man run campaign in another video series, also at Commander difficulty. We're going to give it another shot. We will turn on to the bitter end. I don't typically save the game progress during combat, so you know, this is totally fine for me. It's nothing really new, or it doesn't change my playstyle. We will leave show tutorials on, and we will go ahead and start the game. I am going to skip the intro here. You can watch that elsewhere or in my normal difficulty Let's Play, where we only start the first episode and it shows the full intro there. Thanks. Alright, let's skip. Skip. And so now we're in Mission Impossible mode, or difficulty, and you can see the first challenge, which is we really don't have a lot of cash. We only have $24,000 in the bank account. Good news is that all the recruits are available to us, and so I'm going to start with Mouse. Mouse is the best stealth character in the game, and she's the only one who can sort of reliably get in stealth melee kills pretty easily. So we're gonna actually go ahead and hire stealth, and plus on top of that, she's got med kits and she's got medical skills, so she's a great nurse and she's a very good stealth character, the best in the game by far, and that's mainly because she has this agility of 99 and dexterity of 95 is also excellent. So let's go ahead and contact her.
Hi, Mouse here. You want me for a mission, right?
We do want you for a mission, so let's go ahead and put her here for 14 days. Confirm, 7,820.
Great! Oh, now I have to tell Stella. She will be a nightmare. She still can't get used to retirement.
Alright, disconnect. We are going to hire Kalina again for 3 days. Again, we really want the Gewehr to start. It really makes our life easy the first few missions, so let's go ahead and do that.
Hello, talking computer. I am Kalina. Nice to meet you. Are you offering a job?
We are.
Bye-bye, talking computer. Nice of you to send me on an adventure.
Now, most people would probably... We'll go ahead and do our imp as well right now. And I'll talk about our last choice for our starting squad. So we'll hit enter again, skip the test, old guy, and OG. We are the OG. Once again, graying hair. I have graying hair, so that's just the way it's gonna be when you get old. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go max health, max agility, max dexterity. Still thinking about strength, but for now we're going to do max wisdom and max marksmanship. I am leaning towards doing just minimum strength, just because we don't really do melee with this character, and you know, the inventory isn't a big deal to me. What I am thinking though of doing is increase maxing out leadership. And the reason why is here's this tooltip that says that leadership affects the rate of training militia and other mercs, but more importantly, affects the chance of getting positive and negative morale events. And in my Iron Man Let's Play, negative morale events really crippled my team. And so I think high leadership is actually a really rare skill among the mercs that are in AIM. And so I think this is actually a pretty good thing to have, or at least in my opinion. And I think we'll leave the rest 40 strength, and we can train ourselves, train our imp with mechanical, explosives, and medical with various experts while we play. So let's go ahead and hit next. We will take, so I've been debating whether or not we want to take the scoundrel skill or the negotiator skill, and I think we're going to actually take the negotiator skill, just because really this just allows more conversation options. And while I do think that first weapon swap for the turn is free, is a really good skill to have. Negotiator also gives good skills, but I do think that scoundrel, we're gonna end up hiring another scoundrel, in which I'll talk about in a second. And we'll go ahead with night ops and stealthy. Done. So now we've hired our imp, we've got Mouse, and we've got Kalina. We have 7,381 in the bank. And I think who we want to hire next is actually Livewire. And the reason why is, for one thing, she's a scoundrel. So she allows the conversation options for scoundrel. So us taking negotiator means we also get we can basically get conversation options for both scoundrel and negotiator. Neither Kalina or Mousekit will help us with that, but Livewire will. And on top of that, Livewire's high mechanical skill will allow us to pick up extra money from hackable devices, and the scoundrel perk will also give us extra conversation options where we can pick up more resources. So I actually think Livewire is, because really it's a debate between Livewire and Barry. We don't need Barry initially, but you know, Barry's grenades will come in handy when we have to do some crowd control later on in the game. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up Livewire.
Hello there. Are you in need of my skills?
We are.
I would be happy to accept, but my father says if I do not get a respectable, high-paying job, I will humiliate the family. So I may need just a bit more money.
Ouch. Well, that's the lowest we can get for you. 4,125 days, or 4,125 for 3 days, or 10,320. Of course, we don't have 10,320, but I think I'm willing to go 3 days because we're gonna pick up an extra 2 grand later with her, and we'll pick up a few diamonds as well. This is a little painful, I have to say. One thing I will note though is we could leave this and come back a day later and see if she changes her tune, and she may actually change her tune.
Are you having connection issues? I can help you with your router settings, but I charge by the minute.
But I think we are going to want to just go ahead and take her for 3 days, and then we'll just I think what we'll end up doing is we'll actually hire her for a longer period of time later. Let's see, 3 days, 41.25. We only have enough basically for 7, where she'd be roughly, let's call it almost 1,000 per. It's like $933 per day. This is 11. Yeah, she's like super expensive, but I think what would be better is we hire her for 3 days and then later extend her for 14. Although I am tempted to just leave her. Leave her and just go with Barry. I'm tempted to do that. I'm thinking about it right now because we could. Let's see. This is an additional. Yeah, this is like an additional 3,000 for 14 days, and this is an additional, I don't know exactly how much her 3-day cost would have been, but I suspect it would have been, this is like 1,000 more. Although she's now pretty expensive, but I think, so I guess the question is, do I want to just take Mary here then, and then pick her up later? I think my preference is to just pick her up now, so we can demonstrate some stuff in the first sector. All right, let's do it. For 3 days.
Fantabulous! When do we start?
All right. Could pick up Barry for 7 days here, and I am tempted to do that, in fact. No, we'll wait until we have a little extra cash, maybe, and then we'll pick him up for 14. All right, here we go. First, we'll swap around some inventory stuff. We're gonna give Mouse the knife, Kalina's gun to OG. Kalina now has the Uzi. OG has a medkit, which we're gonna give to Livewire, and we'll go ahead and start. So I1 is the first
I'm at the
sector.
place where you told me to go. Okay.
So let's
Bye.
fight this. Alright, I1 only has one pot of enemies, and it's relatively, it's a pretty easy fight.
As you wish.
Especially if you use the Overwatch ambush mechanic. Link in the description below for the
There is a
guides
villain
to
here.
that. Alright, we're gonna go into hiding.
I'm good at being overlooked.
What?
And
Moving.
OG, our imp, has stealth and a very high marksmanship and high dexterity, so he's got really good accuracy. We'll go ahead and prone him. Overwatch these two guys. So this is ambush Overwatch.
In my sight.
Then we're gonna go ahead
Careful.
and bring Mouse
This mouse
over.
bites.
When I was little,
Kalina over.
I would hide from
and
everyone.
Livewire over. We're gonna switch Mouse
Something to help us on our quest, perhaps?
to the knife. Because Mouse
I'm
can
good at making people ignore me.
fairly reliably
As silent as a spirit in the woods.
set Kalina to Overwatch. We'll just get her down so her heat level drops.
They cannot hit what they cannot see.
Livewire over here, and then
Quiet
now
as a church mouse.
We're gonna set up.
Don't
for
think I
prepare
can get away
takedown.
with this one.
I think we're gonna go with the neck. We'll give it a shot. See how it goes.
Quiet as a church mouse.
Take a piss.
I'm good at making people ignore me.
Just take it a little bit
Not a problem for a mouse.
of heat. We're gonna wait for her to turn around.
Huh?
Alright, one takedown.
When I was little, I would hide from everyone.
Now we'll go this way.
As silent as a spirit in the woods.
So Kalina. Oops. That's not what I want to do. We'll go here.
My babusia taught me to hunt this way.
This is always the best way to do things.
Actually, we're not gonna. Use
As
Kalina.
silent as a spirit in the woods.
And I think we're going to actually.
I'm good at making people ignore me.
We're gonna go here.
Quiet as a church mouse.
What?
And then we'll prepare this takedown. Again, we'll go with the neck.
Not a problem for a mouse.
Oh, we just missed.
Where are the dots?
Alright. Well, that could have gone a little better, admittedly. I think we want to try to take out this guy, if we can. So we'll swap out our... Because I think OG is going to take out this goon. We'll switch out to the silenced weapon. And we will do... Let's see, should we try a mobile shot? Let me see. Single shot to 4 to 7. This is 5 AP. Okay, let's try it. Mobile shot. And so, where do we want to go? Here? This would shoot him. Ideally, I want to shoot him. This is only 5 AP, so we get 3 back. Let's go do this.
Oh!
Okay, OG took care of this guy. Oh, she doesn't have enough AP. Hold on, can we switch weapons and do... Okay,
When I was little, I would hide from everyone.
Livewire. Let's go up.
Fine.
So, in retrospect, I should have just used the silencer and started combat. Alright, here we go.
Don't be ridiculous.
Ready when you are.
Let's see, this is 3 APs to throw the knife. Let's
Come
do
on,
it.
Mouse. You can do it.
Oh, nicely done. So, in retrospect, I actually probably should have just started combat with Mouse going with the silence gun, and then OG would have taken out these 2 guys. But I wanted to save the ammo. So, anyhow, but all's well that ends well.
Any cheese in here?
Alright, we'll take the knife back and grab the handgun. We'll give this to OG. OG can actually go ahead and put that there. We'll take the meds. Alright, we were a little lucky there, but you know, it's always...
Mouse here.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky
Ready when
than
you
good. Alright, here we go. Let's go search around for stuff. Looks like... Let me see. We'll pick up... We'll get
Yes?
Mouse to pick up the meds. We'll get
Yes?
OG to pick this up.
There's some loot in here.
And it looks like we got some more meds.
Ready.
Probably gonna need them all.
Let's go. Let's move.
I guess we're going.
Let's grab what we can.
Alright, we got some 9mm. 9mm may be the most abundant of the ammo. So that kind of lets me
Let's go for a
think
walk.
that maybe we should try to have a few
Heading out.
SMGs in our arsenal. But anyhow, that's something for later. Alright, let's get the light sticks. We'll throw this. We'll give this to OG. Put this up here. We got some parts.
Not a problem.
So we'll just
Okay.
go through each of the loot locations in I-1.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
For those that are new, press Alt to toggle being able to see what's actually
Look.
interactable in the map.
Let's go for a walk.
Hey, Just because they call me Mouse doesn't mean I like garbage.
Yeah, so we'll go here. We'll talk with Bastien.
Ooh la la, don't shoot. I'm just a bystander here. An innocent civilian. I heard some shots fired up the hill. I came to take a look and I saw the Legion getting their asses kicked.
I want you to know that I completely believe you, but I really don't think anyone else does.
But I'm not with them. I was just, doing a bit of scavenging on the beach. Yeah, that's how I provide for my family.
I do love Livewire's lines here. There's a hint of, maybe a not so subtle hint of sarcasm. Civilian? Oh, really?
Oh, you mean this gun here? It's just... it's just for protection, boss. These are dangerous times on the island.
Tell us about those. So you have a family?
Oh, yes, boss. A big family over in the Rust. That's what we call the area just east of town. It's not a nice place. My boys cannot play football without tripping on old war equipment. They depend on me, you see. If I don't bring home the bacon, they don't eat. My poor family.
Somehow I don't think he's being honest with us, but we know that. Tell us about the Legion.
Well, that's the Patriotic Legion of Grand Chien. Quite a gang they are. I think some of them were trying to snatch that Emma girl, the president's daughter, but I guess that didn't work out.
You're with the Legion.
No. This is not true. Don't shoot me, boss. I mean, maybe I had some dealings with the Legion in the past, but who doesn't? It's a small island. Look, just let me go to my family and I will give you diamonds from my secret stash. I swear.
Alright, hand over the diamonds. We get 3 diamonds here.
Bien sûr. Please, take these. I just found them on the beach, I swear. All yours now.
Do a check for cheddar is what I always like to say.
Alright, loot here. So now we've got 4 little diamonds. So one thing I know from past Jagged Alliances, or rather Jagged Alliance 2, is you tend not to want to sell things like these diamonds, or other things that are sort of more rare items, and the reason why is because they tend to be things that you need for quests later. So we're gonna
On
keep
my
the
way.
diamonds. Although, can I put it on OG? Yeah, we should put it on OG. Alright. Let's loot this box. More medkits. We're gonna give this one to OG. And we're gonna give these meds to these buzz class.
Come with me, everyone!
Pick up the NATO ammo. Now we've got 15 NATO standard. So some mech parts. So let's take a look to make sure we don't need to reload. We're gonna reload this. Yeah, so ammo's rare, so I was trying to save the ammo, and I guess we were successful in doing so. We were successful, so I can't complain. We only used up one of the NATO ammo standard. Or 1 bullet, I should say. So, here we go.
Mouse here. Not a problem.
So with this
Let's
setup
move.
where we both have Kalina and Livewire, I believe
Yes, sir.
that means
We're on
that
it.
we can actually maximize the loot up here in the house with Emma LaFontaine, as well as from
Heading
the
out.
You, Miss LaFontain's mess. Go on
So,
inside.
over here by
They're
the-
expecting you.
house. There's a
I wonder
shed
what this is.
which has a door that is impossible
Yes?
to open. So if you try to open it, it's impossible. Cannot be opened in any way. But if
Yes?
you have Kalina, who has wire cutters, you can go
On
over
my
here,
way.
cut. Although you only need to cut 1, but I suspect that there you get XP for cutting, so I decided I would go ahead and just cut both. And then loot.
Are there any sweets for good little girls?
Oh, another knife. So I think we'll give this knife. I think we'll give it to Mouse. And a grenade we will give to who has, I guess Kalina has Livewire has the best skill, so we'll put this with Livewire. Let's see, what is her skill in explosives? 22. Yeah, I think she's got the best explosive right now. Until at least we get Barry and until we get trained. Okay. Now,
Presently in attendance.
you
I do
guys are
not
here.
know what it is, but we should probably take it just in case we need it.
Livewire can hack this. Gives us intel on 2 sectors, Emerald Coast and the village of Ernier.
Hello there.
We
Let's
come
go.
this way.
Thank God you made it. I wanted to warn you, but you were already en route. Legion forces have landed on Ernier. They even tried to attack us here at the villa. I can't imagine what they want with this tiny island.
It is neither Ernie Island nor my villa they want. It is you. Perhaps they think capturing you would make your father more cooperative.
Then I'm sorry I came. I didn't mean to put anyone else in jeopardy.
I really think you should place the blame on the enemy and not on yourself.
So, with this interaction, I think the best way to handle it is with a scoundrel. And we have a scoundrel in Livewire. So what we can do is actually say, we have had warmer welcomes.
Yes. Again, you have my apologies. Please accept this as a recompense for having to fight your way to our rendezvous.
So when you have a scoundrel, you can actually accept the 2,000 and request more and have some success. If you don't have a scoundrel on your squad, if you click this, you'll lose 5 loyalty with the village of Ernier. So let's try it with Livewire as a scoundrel, since we have Livewire in our party, who is a scoundrel. You can do better.
That
than
is a nice gesture, but technically you are in breach of contract. So I truly feel a little more compensation is warranted.
Yes, of course.
So,
I have some extra cash I was saving for...
because we have
Never
Livewire,
mind. Please,
who has the scoundrel perk,
take it. Now,
Emma LaFontaine gives
as
us
to
$2,000
beginning your search,
and
I
3
suppose
tiny diamonds.
questioning the Legion soldiers on Ernier about my father would be a good way for you to start. This is Corazon Santiago. She's the director of operations in Grand Chien for the Adonis Corporation. Her people encountered the Legion face to face. She will manage additional funding while you are in the field.
Oh, how nice! This is like having 2 fairy godmothers.
Hello, it is good to meet you. As Emma said, I will provide you with a cut of the proceeds from the Adonis diamond mines to help fund your mission as you liberate each one from Legion control.
Oh, I like mines. Lots of little holes to hide in.
If I am being completely honest, this would not be the first time I have liberated diamonds.
But first things first. The Legion has overrun the island, capturing the town and the old fortress. Liberating the town is essential to securing transport to the mainland, but securing the whole island will ensure you have a good base of operations. Additionally, the locals may be appreciative and give useful intel.
Goodbye. Well, I guess we can talk a little more.
Led by a man calling himself the Major, it is the largest paramilitary group in the region. They seized all our diamond mines before my security teams could respond. They are brutal bullies, but not smart or well-trained. They should be no match for professional soldiers.
Who's the major?
Perhaps the biggest warlord in Grand Chien. Not much is known about him, except that he runs the Legion like a cult of personality. He is both worshipped and feared. It's likely you'll have to deal with him directly in order to rescue my father.
Tell us about Ernier Island.
This island is isolated and defensible, and will serve as a good launch point for missions into the Ajani River Valley. The people here are docile but resourceful. Help them, and they'll help you. Some may prove more helpful than others, I'm sure. But you should talk with as many of them as you can. They may have information that could be of use to you.
Please excuse me, I must take this. Yes. No!
Just tell them to wait. Just tell them to wait, goddammit!
My apologies. Where were we?
Did you get some bad news?
It was... well, it was nothing that concerns your mission. It was simply, certain logistical issues that require my attention from time to time. Again, I apologize. Do you have any further questions for us?
Goodbye.
Good luck. Corazon and I will be keeping in touch via radio.
Okay, so having Livewire here means that we actually get the option to hack this. So we're going to have
Presently
Livewire
in
hack
attendance.
this. So if we didn't have Livewire and we just had Kalina
here.
with her mechanical skill of 67, we wouldn't even see this laptop or this computer being able to hack this device. And so
Hello there!
bringing Livewire means we can actually hack this right away, which we will do. Alright. We got intel found for the Outlook. So, in previous playthroughs, I think I got $2,000 from this, but I guess here we will not get 2,000. We'll just get some intel.
Presently in attendance.
And I think there's this chair and there's some, I think,
Hello
luxury
there.
chairs, and I think this is
Livewire
actually
here.
quest related. I haven't gotten this far in the game, but it just tells you it's a luxury chair, and I think this has something to do with a future quest, which I guess we'll find out when we play. So anyhow, I think this is the end of this mission, and I think we've explored and seen everything that's possible to be seen in Sector I-1. Please feel free to comment in the comments below if I've missed anything that should have been looted, or if I missed any other Easter eggs that are in this sector. Again, this playthrough is sort of a discovery of the Mission Impossible difficulty level, and also sort of a playthrough where we can try out different tactics and strategies and reload if we suffer a squad wipe or some major loss. But basically, the intention here is to really sort of explore each sector, learn as much as we can, and show, if there's show any sort of hidden Easter eggs or loot in the sector, and it's meant to be all-inclusive, meaning it's not just my knowledge that's going to be going into this playthrough, but also yours. So I thank you for commenting and giving us any Easter eggs or tips that I might have missed in this sector. And again, if you like this content, please give us a like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.